Let's get it. It's New Year's Eve. We're heading down to New York from Boston with a few of the live streamers on Twitch for a little special flight here. We got some fireworks enabled in the sim, so it should be pretty fun.
Boarding requested.
Alright, Boston traffic, JetBlue 384, once again taking off 22 right. Boston traffic.
Passengers boarding starting.
Alright, so we got an auto ATC from here, squawking
Boston traffic, JetBlue 384, clear runway 22 right. Boston traffic.
3510. Set that. Get a little bit of lights going in here. Alright, we are American 1981. Cost index for today here. It's going to be a 44. Cruise altitude 14,000 feet. Winds request. Request those winds. All that IRSs are in alignment mode. We'll go to init. We'll go to init page B. And let's punch in some of the preliminary kind of plans here we got. So zero fuel weight. I'm going to put 61.0 slash our predicted. It's 32.3. So let's put that in there. That's predicted, obviously, and that's not exactly what we're going to have, but it could change, it could change. All right, let's go ahead and get our fuel receipt here. Sorry. Yeah, here it is. Fuel in the tank's 5.4. So, 5.4 tons of fuel in there. Yep, we'll wait for all of that to kind of stabilize and get in place. Alright, we're in Boston. We're going to be taking off out of runway 22 right. Runway 22 right. This departure is going to be on the PATS 7 departure. We'll insert that. Should just have us going to PATS, yep. We're going to land into LaGuardia, runway 22, and it's going to be the HARP 4. So arrival, ILS 22, there it is on the HARP 4. And transition, we don't have any at all. Nope, no transition. Looks good there. Perf. We'll wait on that a few moments here. Let's get the APU going. We can turn on the fuel pumps as well, since we have fuel loaded into the airplane. You can go on. It's fine, and we'll go ahead and we can kind of listen to some of the cabin announcements in the back. Have a look outside, shall we? There's supposed to be fireworks in the sim. I thought I loaded it, but God only knows if I ever did. Let's get a add-on linker pop up in here and see what it's looking like. We do have the fireworks, so if anything, it should be on. Maybe when we get airborne, might do it. Not sure. So sad if we can't see it. Our baggage handlers getting everything thrown in for us so we can go. Alright, weather, how'd that work? Let's get back into the plane and let's get some much needed attention to detail here. Alright, let's go to, let's do some Navigraph charts here. Departure, ground charts. We're going to have the airport chart here. It's already pinned to our pin access. And there it is. Oh, Pat's is already on there. Perfect. Okay, that's what we need for now. We'll be good with everything else. Nighttime charts, please. There we are. We have everything there. There's a summary of our fuel and our trip stuff. Minimum takeoff fuel is 5.2 tons. And if we scroll down to, that's our route. Time and weights. There's our weights there. Fuel 5.5. We should be plenty good with that. Plenty good with that. Okay.
Boston traffic, American 129, taxiing to 22 right via Bravo, November, crossing 15 left at November, Boston.
I really hope that the fireworks mod actually works. We'll find out in a little bit. Alright, I know that Pat's is a 5,000 feet restriction, so let's verify that before we actually go digging and doing some other stuff. There it is, 5,000 feet. And selected and set there. Let's go into our departure perf stuff. So we'll hit the load sheet, we'll sync it, and we'll send. That's just temporary, so we'll have to come back and clean that up as well. Let's have a look back. Everybody's getting tight, settle in. We should be able to push here momentarily. go ahead and set up constraints. We'll start squawking. We still leave it on standby for the time being. We'll bring these down just a tad here. Down just a tad. Oh, let's bring the FO side down. Ooh, it looks like we are nice and loaded here. Let's go ahead and close the door here. We'll lock that bad boy down. Get rid of you. Flight plan. This will be quick. We'll get down to the airport here. Alright. Before we do anything, actually, we will need the tablet. So we'll go to departure perf. That's the final one. Sync, calculate. So 135, 135, 139, and 2 flaps and 0.5 down. Okay, perfect. Now we should have a brand new load sheet. We got the telex. Okay, so now let's go into our init page and go here. So the zero fuel weight is actually, 61.0, 61.0. 32.3, that's perfect, and fuel in the tank's at 5.4, 5.4, so there's nothing that had changed. It looks like everybody made it aboard. Pretty cool. Alright, let's get going. Alright, let's turn our beacon light here. That being said, they already took everything out of that.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass
Boston traffic, American 1981 is going to push back from gate Bravo 17, Boston. Alright, we got 2120, we got guard on radio 2. We'll start listening to it. We have Unicom here, which will switch after departure. That looks fine and dandy for me.
Locking gear.
That all looks just fine. Alright, let's go to document checklist here, make sure we did that. So I have a paper copy here right next to me. For the sake of this, we'll just go through this as well. Before our cockpit preparation has all been done, parking, or before start, parking brakes, they're set. Takeoff speeds and thrust, that's all set. Windows are all closed, beacon is on. After start, we'll hang out here. Oh, this should be pretty freaking fun. Towards LaGuardia. We'll see if I'll continue to service down to Washington National. That was part of the plan, but if the fireworks are not working, then I might just call it an early night. Just do this nice little quick hop. Go here. Oh, that's good. Everything is nice there. Good.
Boston traffic, American 129, be lining up runway 22 right, Boston.
Looks like a United there right next to us. Oh. No crap, it's on me they're waiting on. Yeah, continue to push back. I want to be pushed facing southeast on Bravo 13.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear.
APU bleed is coming on. Holding that down. Alright, cool. Clear to start the engines. Engine 2. I believe that's 757 Spy right there next to us. And a little United baby bus.
Welcome aboard American Airlines. My name is Noah, your lead flight attendant. The entire crew looks forward to assisting you today. You are why we fly, and we're excited to get you to the people and places that matter to you. Let us know
Boston
how we
traffic,
can help
American
as we get
129,
securely
taking off
seated and ready
runway
for
22
takeoff.
right, Blizzard 6 departure, Boston.
Your safety is important to us. Please pause for a moment to give your attention to the flight
Alright, let's
attendant.
get back in the cockpit, shall we?
Luggage and personal articles should be
Alright,
secured
perfect.
under
Engine
overhead or under the
number
seat in front of you.
1 is fully
Prepare for
coming
departure
up
with your
line.
seatbelt
Everything
facing
looks
the
good
seat
there.
in the upright position. For those customers seated in an overwing exit seat, window shades must remain open for taxi, takeoff, and
It
landing.
looks like we're pretty good
If
lined
you
up.
haven't
We'll
already
stop it
fastened
here.
your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle and pull the hips. To open your seatbelt, lift the top of the buckle.
Please
Keep
set
your
parking
seatbelt
brakes.
fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and just in case there's
Waiting your
turbulence,
confirmation
keep it
for a
on
good
whenever
engine
you
start.
open your seat. U.S. law requires
Cockpit to ground.
compliance with lighted
We
and
have a
posted
good
signs
engine
and
start.
crew
You can
instructions.
disconnect.
All flights are non-smoking. This includes e-cigarettes. It is against the law to tamper with, disable, or destroy the lavatory smoke detectors. The safety card in your seat pocket explains the safety features of this airplane, including the location and operation of exits and flotation devices. This airplane has 2 exit doors in the front,
Alright.
4 window exits over the wings, and 2 exit doors in the back. All exits have
Cool.
evacuation
Predicted wind
locks
shear's
in
coming
case
online.
of an emergency. When
We'll make
directing
sure
your
this is at
exit,
least
jump
about
onto the
15 so it
light
doesn't
vehicle
kick
away from the
anybody's system
airplane.
too. Is
In
online.
water evacuation, the exit door slides in the front and back
Turn
of the
this on
airplane
to
be attached
TA.
for
Boston
flotation.
Unlocking gear.
traffic,
All exits are
American
clearly marked
129,
with
clear
signs and
of
opening
22 right,
instructions.
climbing
If needed,
1400
exit path
feet,
lighting
Blizzard
in the
6
aisle will
departure,
illuminate
final
near the
call,
floor to guide you to an
Boston.
exit indicated. Keep in mind the closest exit may be behind you. In the event of an emergency, leave all belongings and proceed to the closest
Tow truck
feasible
disconnected.
exit.
Bypass pin
If
removed.
needed, oxygen masks will drop
Both
from the seat
engines are
Left is
online.
clear.
Remain
Right is
seated
clear.
with your seatbelt fastened and pull the mask down to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and put the elastic band over your
Alright,
head.
sweet. Going back
Pull the
into our
strap to the
departure
right and
perf,
left
we know
rear
that we
normally.
need 2
Put on
flap
your mask
0.5
and
on
seatbelt
this,
with others.
so down
Oxygen is
0.5.
flowing even if the bag doesn't
That's about good
inflate.
right there. Flaps will be 2.
In a water evacuation, you can use your seat cushion for flotation. Pull up to remove the cushion and take it to the closest feasible exit. When exiting the airplane, place your arms through the straps and hug the cushion to your chest. If necessary, an infant life vest will be distributed by a flight attendant. The safety card shows how to use it.
See you, gents.
You will begin
Alright, let's get on out of
on
here.
takeoff. Individual reading light controls are overhead.
Quick check of
Federal
the
regulations prohibit smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes,
disconnect
vaping
that so
devices
our
at any time
nose
on
wheel
board the
steering
aircraft. These
doesn't
devices may
skid our
also
tires
contain
down there while we're
low-power
checking all of
charging
this stuff.
USB ports
Go
and
left here.
AC outlets.
Looks
If
good.
you are wearing a face covering, in the
Left
event
here.
oxygen masks
Looks
drop
good.
from an overhead compartment,
Down
remove
here.
your face covering
Looks
before
good.
placing the oxygen mask
Up
over
here
your
looks
nose
good.
and
Alright.
mouth.
Systems
We are
check. Let's
coming
get
to
this
the
back
aisle now
on.
for our final safety checks. We appreciate you choosing
Boston
American
traffic, American
as your
1981 is going to taxi runway 22 right, be a Bravo, November. We'll cross runway 15 right and 15 left. Boston traffic.
Boston traffic, JetBlue 1959, line up runway 22 left away for departure traffic.
Let's get on back to our documentation. Parking brake. Yep, I'll take up. Yeah, we did that. NTI is not needed today. ECAM status is checked good and green. Pitch trim is set properly. Rudder trim is neutral. Flight controls are good. Flap settings are set. Radar and predictive wind shear are both online and running. Mode selector. We're just going to leave it in auto for today. ECAM. No blue. Well, we've got some blue now, which we have to set. So here we go. You're good. And then takeoff config. Checked. Crew. Good to go now. And line up. This is Boston Logan. Very familiar with this airport, one of the best ones in 2020. I'm still flying in 2020. 2024 is fairly good, you know, but it's got its issues, and I really just don't want to deal with them, honestly, at this point.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
Boston traffic, JetBlue 1959 departing runway 22 right, taxi departure.
Good flight.
You too, thanks.
He's a nice guy. That's old JSG droid from Spy Flight. There he goes. They're departing from 22 right, as we are going to do as well. What happened to his lights? There they go. Nice. Very cool. We're taxiing at Southwest kind of speeds here with an American. They typically don't do that, but we really want to get down to LaGuardia.
Pushing back up Alpha 8. Taxi to runway 22 right.
Too bad, everybody. I mean, I can't blame them. It is New Year's Eve, and they're all the controllers are actually probably having a good time and spending time with family. So I was gonna say, too bad. There's really no control sectors down up in this Boston area. New York's kind of dead as well. There's some traffic down in DCA, but that's about it. I'll just leave it on here since we're crossing this one as well. Boston traffic, American 1981 is going to depart 22 right on the PAT 7 departure, left turn at TJ Boston. Alright, here we go. All set, everybody's good to go. Let's get going. And you'll flex SRS. Auto thrust blue. Pulled it a little late there, that's okay. B1, rotate. Visor right gear. Nice left turn here. Alright, let's do a little bit of autopilot flying here so we can get our get some views of Boston, see if there's actually looks like we don't have it working any good on our side here. Oh well. Alright, looks like our passed through 10,000, so we'll get rid of that. Strobe can stay on, wing, lights, we'll turn those off.
From all of us at American Airlines, we would like to thank you for flying with us today. A special welcome to Advantage members, One World frequent flyers, and Advantage credit card holders. Shortly, we will begin our in-flight service. On this flight, we are offering a selection of complimentary beverages with a snack. You may also purchase alcoholic beverages using a
Alright,
debit
here we
or
are
credit card.
on the
As we prepare for the onboard service, you may begin
Pat's
using the crew's
departure, heading
electronic
over to
devices.
Pat's. We're going to go back out of this and go to the LaGuardia
Wi-Fi
stuff.
and free
We've got
entertainment
the
are available on
started
today's flight. Connect to the
information. There's
aainflight.com
airport
system
stuff,
on your device
Part
to watch
4,
free movies,
ILS,
TV
all
shows,
that
or to
stuff's good
purchase
there.
Wi-Fi. As a reminder, headphones must be worn when listening to entertainment. Instructions and more information about our entertainment options are available in your seatback pocket.
There's a cruise.
Advantage Aviator Red World Elite MasterCard holders will receive savings on Wi-Fi and in-flight purchases. Card members can earn up to $25 back on in-flight Wi-Fi purchases, 25% savings on in-flight food and beverages, and enjoy preferred boarding. Not an Aviator card member? Ask a flight attendant for more details. While you are seated, please keep your seatbelt fastened and visible to the crew, even when the seatbelt sign
Looks
is
like we
off.
got
Your
United
seatbelt sign will be
441,
unexpectedly. When the seatbelt sign is off, you are free to
Brickyard,
move about the cabin. However, we do
5721,
request that you not congregate in any groups in any area
Delta
especially around the cabins
712.
or lavatories. If you open an overhead compartment, use caution as carry-on items may have shipped
All
into
heading
the
towards
takeoff.
LaGuardia now.
Enjoy
And
your flight.
fun, we have LaGuardia Tower as well as the New York approach on. So 1257. Alright, they changed the runways on us, so runway 4 is going to be the arriving runway now, so let's ILS runway 4. I'm sure they're going to vector us around towards the runway. Alright, it's time to get serious here.
For information for LGA area available ATC frequency by request. Advise on initial contact. You have information kilo. LaGuardia Airport HS information kilo 2351 Zulu Special. West 090 at 10. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 5,500. 15,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 9er. 2.3. Altimeter 2973. ILS runway 4 approach and use. Departing runway 13. Notices to air mission. Operate transponder on mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Hazardous weather information for LGA area available ATC frequency by request. Advise on initial contact. You have information kilo.
Alright, we got kilo. Sounds groovy. Alright, we're descending here on the on the Harp 4. So we'll go meet Basie at 8,000 feet there. This is going to be the ILS approach. 4 be the Gregs here, so we're going to go intercept here. Follow this course from Greg to Sarib. Overfly the airfield, head down towards the other side, Newark. Left turn, and then it'll be a direct in there. Minimum's 2,000 or 283 feet. We're going to be at 3,000 at bang. Sounds good. After landing, runway 04 here is going to be a right turn. Try to make it at Papa if we can. If not, we'll take it at uniform. Come all the way back and park somewhere here. A 16. Gate 16 is on this side, but we can park at like 22 up here.
New York approach, Lufthansa 1237.
Boston Logan Heavy Blue York approach, KLGA 2974. Expect the R9 X-ray 22 left approach.
Approach. Lufthansa 1237, altimeter 29, Yashan 4, expecting airnav X-ray, runway 22 left approach.
KLM 6441 New York approach. Expect the R9 Zulu 13 left approach. Descent maintain 16,000 with altimeter 2975.
That's RNAV Zulu approach to which runway?
KLM 6441, they expect the R9 Zulu 13 left approach.
13 left approach, and you said maintain 16,000?
6441, affirm 16,000.
Copy, 6441.
KLM 6441, direct to LaGuardia VOR.
6441, direct LaGuardia, VOR, LGA 6441.
441, descend and maintain
41,
1330.
this SMS is not taking that direction. Can you give me vectors?
KLM 6441, descend right heading 130.
Right heading 130, 6441.
Lufthansa 1334, super, descend and maintain 9000.
Lufthansa 1337 requesting descent.
Lufthansa 1337, handling super aircraft, descend and maintain 9000 minutes per year.
Lufthansa 1337, descend and maintain 9000.
KLM 6441, descend and maintain 13,000.
Down to 13,000, 6441.
Let's get some lights on now.
KLM 6441, Charlie, right heading 170, descend and maintain 8000.
Right heading 170, descend maintain 8,000, 6441.
Lufthansa 1337, super, direct, Capit, descend and maintain 4000.
Lufthansa 1337, direct Capit and descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
There's New York down there. Be interesting to see how we get vectored around. Will let me for max, so I'm gonna go medium is fine.
6441, I was able to finally get the RNAV Zulu programmed in.
So 6431 right there.
JFK approach November Bravo 9er.
November Bravo 9er, New York approach to Ken altimeter 2974. Expect the parkway visual runway 13 left.
Sorry, JFK approach, could you say again?
November Bravo 9er, expect the parkway visual runway 13 left at Kenya altimeter 2974.
November Bravo 9, expect the parkway visual. 27 left.
KL 6141%, maintain 4000, turn right heading 270.
Down to 4,000, right heading 270, 6441.
November Bravo 9er, just confirm, parkway visual 13 left.
November Bravo 9, parkway visual 13 left.
And November Bravo 9er, the Breezy Point residential area will be at your 12 o'clock, 10 miles, reporting sight. Lufthansa 1337 Heavy, 10 miles from Cathay, cross Cathay at above 2,900, clear the RNAV X-ray to the left.
Lufthansa 1337, cross Capita 2,900 feet or a bit above. I'm clear for nav X-ray approach on a 22 left.
November Bravo 9er, New York approach.
November Bravo 9.
Alright, November Bravo 9er. Alright, Jamaica Bay is at your 12 o'clock, do you have insight? Delta 212, cross runway 13 at Romeo, and Romeo Golf Alpha to the ramp.
Romeo Golf Alpha to the ramp, Delta 212, 32, Happy New Year.
And cross runway 13 at Romeo.
Cross runway 13 at Romeo.
Good night.
There's LaGuardia down there, so we'll probably have some scenery stutters. Is this going to try to load the whole New York skyline as we come down? Is that airplane's doing there? Go right through there and then come back around and then land. Or is this? No, that's JFK. This is LaGuardia here. So we're gonna overfly it and come back around and land on that runway, but on there's reciprocal, which is runway 4. That's 22. So.
Cessna 127, wind
Fly 1-3, can get the option 1 copy, it is Cessna 127.
Niner 2 Whiskey Tango, LaGuardia Tower, LaGuardia altimeter 2973, looking to get back on Skyline. Niner 2 Whiskey Tango, that is definitely possible. Do you want runway 13 or runway 4? I'm sorry, say again for the runway. Alright, 892 Whiskey Tango, clear into New York left Bravo airspace 1500, join the left base runway 13. Alright, 892 Whiskey Tango, radar contact 1300.
Captain Whip, thank you for coming in. Thank you also for telling us the secret to good landings in the A319. I mean, really, thank you for that. Great inside information. Last year, Ashley, I hope you had a good year last year. Welcome on in. I hear it's 2025 in Scotland. I hope it's awesome. Any inside intel on the future? The secret to a good landing in the A319 is to fly a different plane. Oh no, I actually do really well with this. This is probably really is my butt of the cheek. Bedtime. All right. Ashley, thank you for coming in and taking the time to say a Happy New Year after 2025. I hope it is a great year in Scotland. And have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next time, Jim. The A321? The A321's okay. I don't mind its astro... Okay. Well, it will get better. It will get better.
Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango, score your base, please. So 127 traffic, 1 to 2 o'clock, 3 miles, 1000 is a Skyhawk, what traffic in sight?
More traffic inside.
Cessna 127, runway 13 clear for the options.
Runway 13 clear for the options, traffic inside, Cessna 127.
I see the Cessnas.
Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango, traffic.
That's 2 Whiskey Tango right here, so this is what he's talking about, that guy, and then there's a Skyhawk right there.
Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango, number 2 following that Skyhawk traffic, runway 13 clear for the options.
There's a Skyhawk there, he's going down to that runway for whatever reason. We're coming in that way, and then he's also coming in that way, so very interesting. There's Manhattan. Currently 7:42 p.m. in Manhattan. As it sits, so getting quite closer to New Year's time down there. All in Times Square. Let's see if we can see Times Square out from here. We might be able to actually. Let's give it a look. There's Times Square. What a cool view, man. That is awesome. There's Times Square right down there. Over 1 million people probably packed into that place, right? It's in real life right now as we speak. That's pretty slick.
Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango, you looking to stay in the pattern? I think we can do that for a little while. 2 Whiskey Tango, left traffic. Affirm. Cessna 127, runway 13, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, up signaling 13127.
Start slowing ourselves down here. Let's do 230. Or, in fact, we'll do 220. Pretty cool. Alright, here comes 200 knots. Should be coming in here. We'll set it here. We'll set you here. Let's bring it down manual here. We'll do 210 for now.
Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango, runway 13, clear for the option. You're making this full stop? Alright, 2 Whiskey Tango, clear for the option.
LaGuardia Tower, JetBlue 1959, happy New Year. We are on 50 miles per hour, officially going.
JetBlue 1959, LaGuardia Tower, good evening to you as well. Got two guys doing pattern work on runway 13. Should be no factor, wind 09010, runway 4, clear to land.
Runway 4, clear to land. We have the Little Bird for JetBlue 1959.
Cessna 127, runway 13, cleared for the option. Traffic's on the go now.
Traffic set, runway 13, clear for the option, 127.
Alright, you're ready to turn here. And right there, once we hit that, we'll start descending down to 3,000 feet. Speed's coming down to 200. Alright, landing ecom. Nothing is blue. Cool. Again, we'll plan, since we have those dudes actually doing pattern work, we're going to plan to vacate at Papa at the latest. Quebec, Golf, any of those will work.
Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango, traffic on the rollout now, 72, runway 13, number 2, clear for the option. Cessna 127, extend your upwind, I will call your turn.
Extend the upwind, you'll call my turn. 127.
Localizer is captured.
Cessna 127, start your crosswind.
Start the crosswind, 127.
Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango, on the go, extend upwind, I will call crosswind.
LaGuardia Tower, good evening. American 1981, 15-mile final. ILS runway 4, we got Kilo.
American 1981, LaGuardia Tower, good evening. Number 2 following A320, just crossing the numbers now, as well as 2 guys beating up the pattern, runway 13, wind 09010, runway 4, clear to land.
All right, we're number 2. Watch out for those 2 Cessnas and clear to land, runway 4, American 1981.
Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango, start your crosswind.
A little far. I didn't want to get this. Come on, speed up, airplane. Speed up for me, buddy. I want to get that low. We got a guy behind me. I don't want to get that low just yet.
Jupiter 1959, exit right when able. Continue on Romeo, hold short runway 13.
Yeah, runway, hold short 13 for Jupiter.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to go all the way to the bottom.
3, clear for the option.
Clear for the option on 13, 127.
Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango, traffic left at 12 o'clock, 2 miles, Skyhawk port site.
I'll go flaps 3.
Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango, I'm going to follow that Skyhawk. Runway 13, number 2, clear for the option. extend downwind, I'll call base.
Extend downwind, you'll call base.
There's those Cessnas there.
That's Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango, same to you, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
LaGuardia, good evening from United 441. We are just over the river with information. Gila, we're on the Greg transition for runway 4.
That's United 441, LaGuardia Tower. Call me 10 mile final, please.
Calling you 10 mile final, United 441.
Continue.
JetBlue 820, LaGuardia Tower, good evening. Number 2, following A320 traffic over the numbers now, as well as 2 Skyhawk speeding up the pattern. Wind 09010, runway 4, clear to land.
30, 20, retard, 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 retard.
Cessna 127, traffic rolling out runway 4, A320. Runway 13, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 13. Traffic out, rolling out, runway 14.
American 1981, exit right, uniform right Romeo, hold short, runway 13.
Right uniform, right Romeo, hold short 13. American 1981.
We would like to be the first to welcome you to your destination. As a reminder, please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. Keep the aisle clear of all items. Don't forget to check your seat back pocket and surrounding area to ensure you have all your belongings like cell phones, tablets, or chargers. When you open the overhead compartment, please be careful as items may have shifted in flight. You may now use your cell phone. We know you have a choice in airlines, so whether you're staying or just passing through, we thank you for choosing American Airlines to be a part of your journey.
Alright, not the best landing, but we're down in a small airport, so I'll take that. Alright, sweet. After landing, radar predicted reticle.
10 mile final, runway 4, please. American 1981, cross runway 13, Romeo, Romeo Golf Alpha to the ramp.
Alright, we'll cross 13 and then Romeo, Romeo Golf to the ramp. American 1981.
Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango. Start your base, traffic, 1 mile final, runway 4. The A320 report in sight. Cessna 2 Whiskey Tango. Caution wake turbulence for that. Traffic. Wind 09010, runway 13, clear for the option. JetBlue 820, exit right uniform, right Romeo, hold short runway 13. runway 13, clear for the option. Traffic departing to is 1 Skyhawk.
Traffic departing site, clear for the option of 13, Cessna 127.
JetBlue 820, cross runway 13 at Romeo, Romeo Golf Alpha to the ramp.
Flight attendants, verify and
Aircraft
disarm
coordinated
doors. Stand by
information
for all calls.
Lima current, altimeter 2969er.
The boarding requested.
All right, thanks for flying along. Welcome to LaGuardia. Appreciate it. Happy New Year's to everybody that watched or is going to watch. Thanks again.